Welcome, everybody, to your Stardom Supreme Fight 2025 live reactions. And it's not even just that, we're also going to be reacting today to the matches that we have decided that we want to watch on the February 8th and 9th shows as well. Just because Stardom Supreme Fight was kind of a card that we weren't super enthusiastic about. So, because we only managed to grab 3 matches from that show, we decided, hey, we don't really want to go live just to react to 3 matches. And there is a huge backload of Stardom content now because it took them so long to put Supreme Fight on Stardom World. So, hey, let's figure out what else we can add to today's reaction. And here we go. We have got 3 matches from Stardom Supreme Fight, specifically Akira Kurogane versus Yuria Hime in an actual, real one-on-one match. The last time we saw these two go against each other, it was sort of like a 5-minute time limit exhibition style thing. So this is their first real match against each other. EXV versus Hate. I believe it's 4-on-4. It might be 3-on-3. It's a big tag match though, and we really the only member of this match that we aren't into is Tekla. And, Tekla's fine. I don't hate Tekla. I just don't really care for her. Then we get to Stars versus God's Eye. And this is probably one of the matches on today's show that I am the most excited about because it is like the optimal Stars lineup. It is Mayu, Hazuki, Hanan, and Kogo. And I cannot wait for this because, of course, God's Eye now has some of my favorite young stars in the company with Kyoka Kotatsu and Tomoka Inaba. And then we get to the February 8th show. Aya Sakura one-on-one with Hanan. I know John and I have both been growing into becoming Aya Sakura fans over the course of the last few months. She's gotten really good. And Hanan, it's been more like a year's thing because we've been fans of her for a little while now, and she just keeps getting better. I think Hanan white belt champ is inevitable at this point. Give it a year or two at most. Then we get to the February 9th show. We've got 2 matches from this one. We've got Hanan and Momo Kogo versus Mei Seira and Miyu Amasaki. Should just be a solid match. And our main event today, personally, is going to be High Cup Mate, which for those of you who don't know, that is Maika and Hanako versus Aya Sakura and Sayaka Kurara, the two sort of Cosmic Angels super rookies. So, John, if you are ready at 10 seconds on Kurogane versus Hime, I am ready to get into this right now.
Brother, absolutely.
3, 2, 1, go.
I didn't want to step on your toes while you were running down our card, but I did just want to confirm for you that you are correct. EXV versus Hate is a 4-on-4 woman tag.
Nice.
So, yes.
I was pretty sure that it was because I feel like I remember the Hate team specifically being um for women and one of the 4 being Tekla and I know that Momo is a part of it. I think isn't it like Devil Princess plus Momo and Tekla?
I believe so. Let me look because I actually have every match open already in a separate tab. Yes, that's correct.
I thought so, yeah. It was one of those things where I didn't remember exactly who the members were for sure with 100% confidence, but I did remember it having 4 members and just one of the 4 being Tekla and being like, oh, well, 1 and 4 not being amazing isn't so bad.
I'll tell you what, bro, that Hate team's going to be formidable as well because you figure Momo and Tekla, former Goddesses champs,
Yeah.
and Rina and Azusa, former New Blood tag champs.
And
Very dominant New Blood tag
probably
champs as well.
realistically future Goddesses champs, realistically.
I hope so, man. I love them as a team. Of course, Waka and Hanako, oddly enough, the current New Blood tag champs because they beat Rina and Azusa. So a lot of history there in that tag match coming up. But of course, now
Is
we have
that
got
team
this.
is that EXV team, is it Wakanako and then Mina and Micah?
Yes.
Yeah, that's going to be a really fun match. And that's our
Yeah.
second match. This is going to be a really fun slate today. I think the match that I am the least enthusiastic about is the one that we're getting right out of the way to start these rookies. And it's really just because, like, we did see this match in a forum a few weeks ago. But it's still always good to get an idea of where these girls are going to be in a proper real match format. I'm telling you though, man, Yuria, I really hope that she goes the EXV route and not the Cosmic Angels route because I really feel like she could go either way, honestly.
I can see that. I just wanted to do this match because I figured it wouldn't really get a lot of time. You see how small the timestamp is, even though
Exactly. That's another big
even
thing too. When there's a match on a card that you're not as enthusiastic about, but you see that it's a shorter match, it's always like, okay, yeah, we'll just choke it down and watch it.
tell you, man, I really like the intensity of Akira.
Akira.
And
Oh,
there's
is
the
that a
bell.
Jerry impression? Oh
Yes,
no.
it was. You're making Yuria facing a Kira? Nice, Stardom. Real nice. I gotta say, between these two rookies, I don't know who I like more yet. I'm still kind of in my feeling out phase, which is another reason why I personally like advocated wanting to watch this.
I
That's
think
the
that
thing
I
that
am fully in on both of these rookies. Actually, I think I actually just like both of them. I do like Yuria more, but I do like Akira. I think she's cool as hell, man.
I think I'm more or less where you're at, especially on the liking them both. It's not that I dislike either one. It really is just a question of who do I want to like, who am I more emotionally invested in to see succeed?
Akira,
And
you know who Akira reminds me of actually is Toga, the TJPW wrestler who we actually watched debut a few years ago.
I think I vaguely remember that actually.
There's also a part of her that reminds me of Rana Yagami, actually, who's already here.
Definitely, definitely.
It might just be the haircut, though, honestly, like low key.
Hammerlock there by Yuria.
Yeah, I like the back elbows into the and then the leg nice, and then the legs crossed. Okay, a little bit of a modified, kind of a calf slicer here, going into a headlock, side headlock. Nice, nice. I like the graps from Akira.
And
I also
Akira here.
love Akira's last name. Her given like the whatever. I don't. It's obviously not her government family name by any means. They're not going to have her use that. But the name that was given to her as a family name in Stardom, Kurogane, I think is cool as hell. It sounds good. It hits the tongue right, and I just love that like the Kuro means black in Japanese, so it's kind of more implying that she's going to go to the dark side. And I already felt like she was like bound for hate when we only knew their first names, so that just makes me double down. I think she's going to hate even more.
I think her name is so badass. It like has anime protagonist vibes. Hell, it even sounds like a character that you would see in a Miyazaki film.
So
Kurogane.
you say
Like,
protagonist? I'm thinking antagonist. I'm thinking heel.
hey, that too, man. Hey, the name's just badass.
Yeah,
Really,
definitely,
it is what it comes down to for me.
for sure.
Um,
Yeah,
Again, when Kurogane even makes me think of like a character's name that you would see in like a Miyazaki film. Like, it goes hard. It goes hard.
yeah,
Been a while since I've like popped for a name.
yeah.
So if like the ability really rises to the occasion, she could really
And
be something special,
and
man.
I think that popping for a name is something that both of these girls do because I think you and I both popped. We found out that Yuria was being allowed to use Hime as her last name because of how much
Yes.
she loves Himeka and Micah.
Yes. I mean, she was clearly an avid watcher of Hello Himeka, which I mean we all were. Best daytime talk show ever. Nice drop kick there by
Oh my
Akira.
god,
God, I hope she's prospering.
dude, I know.
Check out there. Like, knowing that people like Himeka exists, unironically, it keeps my faith in humanity alive.
Every time you bring up Hello Himeka, it makes me think of like Ricky Lake.
Yes. Today on Hello Himeka, Lil Pimp's gonna show us where exactly to invest in the coming stock market crash.
Well, no, see,
Akira the
the
horror.
the the key there is that the stock market's going to crash. So the actual thing that you want to do is not invest till after the crash. Then you invest because then you're buying low.
That's so true. But then Himeka would be like, "But Lil Pimp, what do we do with our money until then?" Oh, the rich have their ways, and then knowingly link at the camera because they've got fucking secret funds
Freeze your credit, buy a safe, all that fun stuff. Protect what
under
you
the
have.
mattress.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I'm old school myself. Oh, I thought that was three, but no.
Nice kick out by Kurogane.
organized staying in it.
Oh, oh, nope.
Oh, Yuria. Oh, look at that. No, that's gonna do it,
Ooh,
I
that was a
think.
nice suplex. No, it didn't do it.
No, she kicked out. I'm
You can
actually
tell
glad
the
we watched
sense
this
of
because I
urgency.
can't remember the last time I saw a rookie do a suplex that fucking clean.
Oh,
Oh,
what a reversal by Yuria. That's going to do it right there. No.
oh, it's
Another
gonna be.
TLD? I thought this was a real match. What?
I thought it was too. Damn. It was starting to cook too. I was starting to get
Son
into it.
of a bitch.
All right, well, I'm closing out immediately, and we're just gonna get right into our next match, I guess.
Hell
Fuck.
yeah. Wow. That was, I mean, geez.
Yeah, I almost feel bad pushing us to do this. I apologize, everyone. I really thought it was gonna be like an actual match, but
Well,
no.
let's get into EXV versus Hate.
All right, yeah, count us down,
Do you
partner, whenever
remember
you're
what
ready.
Hate stands for? Because I don't.
No. I was trying to think of something clever to express my disinterest, but no, I don't remember.
Wow. It's like harass something, something, something. I don't know.
Oh well, I'm good at that H part because I'll harass the bookers for constantly having hate do fucking weapon, fucking DQ finishes. Uh,
Oh my god, my fucking Chromecast is dying, I think. Fuck.
are you?
And only in the inside.
That's what it sounded like. Try and keep it together for the good of the group.
Wow. That's a lot
I,
to
I,
ask.
wow. Okay. Sorry. Didn't mean to pressure you.
Three, two, one, go.
Hooray!
I agree.
Let's go EXV.
I agree again.
Yes.
Although this hate team is pretty great.
Yeah.
Who would have
It's
thunk I would ever
gotta just,
say hate is great?
yeah, that's really not like you.
I know.
I think you're really gonna tilt your face off today. I just get that vibe.
Oh, it's not just a today thing. It's for the next 4 years, bud. Buckle up.
So generous of you to say only four.
You know, maybe there's still a little optimistic left in me.
You know what? I would ask you to share, but I would gobble it up so greedily. So you hold on tight to it, bud.
I've been trying to share my optimism with you for like 14 years at this point, and you just don't really seem all that interested in taking it in for yourself.
No, no, you're right. Oh man, I wanted to mark out to Baby Micah, but we were talking about real world sad shit when she came out. God damn it. Azusa, it's Baby Micah! Yes!
Nice.
That's someone you want to put in your pocket. Azusa Inaba, baby, going to the top. Rena, who I don't believe has challenged Kid yet for the Wonder of Stardom Championship. I'm actually surprised it didn't happen here at Supreme Fight. Insensitive feelings hurt her, Momo Watanabe. There is Hanako, one half of the New Blood Tag Champs. I know coming up, I believe on Thursday, we're gonna be right into a match that she had with Miyu for the Future of Stardom Championship. So Hanako looking to be a double champion. Hanako's been on kind of a roll as of late. There's Mina.
Did you see that the chances of that asteroid hitting the Earth have increased to 3.1%?
You bet your sweet ass I did. I also saw the same day more NASA employees got fired.
Apparently, the way that the trajectory is calculated, the odds are only ever going to rise and rise and rise and rise until it either hits or doesn't. So it's either going to hit or it's not. It's a binary thing, and it's probably not. And then when it doesn't, the odds will drop to zero, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, no, it was never going to hit in the first place." But like realistically, it was never going to hit in the first place.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can hold out hope. Yes, Micah there with EXV. God, EXV is so cute.
Yeah, visual unit.
Yes.
Mhm, mhm. It's kind of unbelievable how many people are rooting for the asteroid.
Yeah. We're doing great as a species. Micah wanting a handshake here. Micah, you're such a leader. God, imagine if Micah was our president. Fuck, I'd be so much happier right now.
you know, uh, yeah, that would be really interesting.
Well, think about it. Rather than taking away people's antidepressants, she would be not only supplying them further, but she'd be giving them hugs like she did Hazuki. Who wouldn't want a hug from Micah? I'll take one. Shit. Mina going into the empty chairs there. And Hate already establishing dominance early. Rena feeling herself. She's got to be so psyched she's going to be facing Starlight Kid soon for the Wonder of Stardom title. And hair mare there to Waka. Again, Rena and Azusa losing the new blood tag titles to Waka and Hanako. Nice double team there by Momo and Azusa, actually. That could be an underrated team in the future. Kick out there Bye, Waka.
Get her, Zeus.
That's
Oh, but now Momo's in.
yes. I think that's what kind of grinds my gears about hate, right? Is like you've got these people that are just so gifted in the ring. I
Yeah.
mean, Momo is brilliant. Kamitani can be one of the best in the world, and I think for a time was when she was Wonder of Stardom champion.
Yep.
Zeus has got a bright future. Rena, I've advocated for, and I do think she's improved a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Tekla isn't even bad. Honestly, I would say Natsuko is my least favorite worker, and that's not to even say that she's a bad worker. She's just
Ruaka
not my cup of
for
tea.
me.
Say that again.
I said Ruaka for me.
Yeah, Ruaka. Yeah. But no. Instead of relying on that pure ability, it's like no. Let's be mean and let's cheat all the time. It's like man, fuck you.
Yeah, I really wish that hate, even if like, because like I can see the need for a faction like hate and like just having that like heel faction that perpetually stays on the heads of everybody else because you know one of my problems with Joshi in general is just that everyone is a baby face and everyone tries a little too hard to appeal to everyone.
Yeah.
So I can definitely understand why you would want to have a faction like hate in your company, but I don't think that you should put your most talented women in there. I think that that should be a faction for like people who uh how do I put this even? It should be a faction for like charismatic people who aren't the best technical wrestlers.
Yeah.
Like, you know who should be the fucking face of hate?
It's that.
Suzu Suzuki.
You know what? I could see it. I could see it.
Hate should be like an ultra violent faction, like a hardcore faction. Hate should basically be like the extreme version of what prominence was, low key.
Yeah.
Like hate should be that team that everybody wants to not even get in the ring with because they know that they're going to get the shit kicked out of them. Think back to like the Queen of Villains documentary that we watched last year with um, Dump Matsumoto, where people didn't even want to face her because they knew that she was going to kick their asses and they were probably going to fucking bleed in the match. That's what hate should be.
Yeah.
But like Dump Matsumoto wasn't a really, really good technical wrestler. Like Natsuko Tora and Ruaka, I think, are great for hate. And like they fit for sure.
Yes. But
I think
like
like yeah, like having a faction for people who are not very technically gifted but know how to fight and can beat the shit out of you is great. And especially if they're like we're going to cheat and we're going to win by cheating and we're going to get away with it. That I think is cool as shit. But having some of the most technically gifted wrestlers in your company be part of that faction and cheat to win their matches when we've seen lots and lots and lots of piles of evidence that they don't need to cheat to win because of how fucking talented they are is nonsense to me. Like Kamitani, Konami, and Momo do not need to cheat to win. They are all fucking fantastic.
no, you're absolutely right about that. And I also like where your head's at in the sense that it's more of a commitment in the sense of like we're already cheating and throwing matches out. Why not just give ourselves fully to that kind of style
Yeah.
and just break the chains out and the chairs and this and that like right away?
I think Starlight
Uh
Kid was even more of an interesting hate member than Kamitani because she felt disgruntled and she kind of went against the grain of hate where everyone in hate was cheating and I feel like Starlight Kid cheated a hell of a lot less than everyone else.
yes. Yes, I think you're
Like
absolutely
Kid
right about
almost
that.
insisted on not cheating. Like I feel like I remember her even getting pissed when members of hate tried to cheat on her behalf in her matches.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't understand it at all. I think it's pretty garbage, honestly. Waka even could have been an inspired member of hate because of her entire angle. You know who else would be a great member of Hate, actually?
What's that?
Lady C.
Yeah, dude, she needs a shakeup bad because she has way too much ability, but they're not letting her like really show that in the form of a push.
Yeah.
So just turn her fucking heel then and at least do something. What is
Hate,
Micah doing here?
she literally offered, well, they're a former DDM, bro.
All right. Oh, okay, that makes
It was
sense.
the olive branch, yeah. Hate should be Natsuko, Suzu, Ruika, Lady C, Momo Kogo, and Waka. That should be Hate right there.
Yeah, I really like where your head's at, man. Cause yeah, I just think again, you have these amazing wrestlers, but matches get thrown out anyway for like foreign objects and whatever. Just lean into the foreign objects from the get go. Be a hardcore type faction, which is why I like when you said that like Suzu. Not only would I have Suzu be a part of it, I'd have her lead the damn thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, because like going back to Kamitani even for a second, she feels so out of place. Like it's so funny because you know I'm always the guy, right? That one of the bits since almost Twitwell's inception has been like I fucking love heels, and for a long time that was true. Like I genuinely thought heels were more entertaining for me than baby faces. Now, if I'm being honest, I'd say it's about even. I think they've kind of evened the playing field because I mean Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, we have a lot of great baby faces today. Amitani is one of those few people that I think should either never be heel or at least have a very different heel kind of character than what she has in Hate because it is not working for me at all. Like she's too exciting and too good as a wrestler in my mind to be a heel in that way when I think people want to be into her matches and cheer for her. And so yeah, I just think Hate really hasn't done a lot for a lot of people's careers. Momo just feels stalled and she has felt stalled for years. Um I feel like Momo is just kind of stuck. Honestly, one of the few people where I feel like Hate has been okay for has been Takla because I've never really thought much of her in the first place. And I don't know. This just feels like, she's made the best of it. So kick out there by Micah.
Do you think that Tekla makes sense in Hate?
I think more so than most members. I think she does. Do you?
I'm torn, honestly. I don't know. It's like one of those things where she, I forget. Has she ever held the high speed title before? Because I know she's challenged for it.
I don't think she has. I don't remember
I don't
Tekla being a
remember.
high speed. Actually, wait, was she? I'm trying to remember because I instinctively I want to say no, but now like really thinking back, I'm like, wait, didn't she hold it briefly at one point? But I don't think she ever did.
No, she didn't. I looked it up.
Okay. Oh, nice rolling promo by Tekla. That's great form and Waka breaking it up.
Nice forearm there by Tekla. Yeah, I think Tekla. I don't know. I think the problem with me, and this is when I say me, I do mean like this is a me problem.
Yes.
Is just that I don't connect with Tekla at all. I don't like get
Right.
it. I don't get it with her. So like I think she is like probably a pretty good technical wrestler. And you know what too? She was SWA champion too, like really early on in her Stardom run. God, I don't know. It's a hard call, honestly.
I didn't want to interrupt your train of thought, but we just saw
She,
shit go down.
yeah, the bat, and then she just hit that DDT. It was like the dream DT
Well,
on
I mean,
Micah,
you're
and she pinned Micah.
And you're right about all of that, but I meant more. This is exactly fucking why I hate matches, because they used the bat behind the referee's back, cool. But before that, the referee saw Rena use a steel chair on the outside and nothing.
Yeah.
Like, like I guess in order for me to deal with it now, so that I don't have a freaking aneurysm in the future, I just have to say to myself, in Japanese wrestling, whatever's done on the outside is legal. The inside is a sacred space where the rule of law is upheld. So, like, you can use a chair on the outside. You can use a bat on the outside. You could do anything you want on the outside. The moment you get on the inside, though, it's got to be pure wrestling. That's the dividing line that I'm going to tell myself that they work with, because these matches don't make any goddamn sense otherwise. I'm closing out of this. Screw this. Oh boy. I'm ready for the next matchup though.
All right. This is the good one. This is the Stars match, right?
Yes.
Nice, nice, nice. Stars versus God's Eye.
I this should be a really good one. I'm excited for this. Kyoko Kotatsu. I don't know if I ever in the running for my revelation of the year. I should, cause man, like she's really something.
3. Are you ready?
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. And also, just to interact with Javaris, first of all, Javaris, it's great to see you. Again, I reiterate, it's so wonderful to see that you were safe after the inclement weather that you had, and that's putting it mildly. And that clearly, I'm assuming you got internet back if you're talking to us. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
just
he did
great to see.
say that he got power back last night, but I do remember you're right. He did say something about how his internet was fucked up.
So I don't know if your internet's back now because you're actively like engaging in the chat. Either way, though, Javaris, it's great to see you, and I did want to acknowledge you. I don't want you to think that you're talking to the void. So just to recap Javaris's messages while this entrances are happening, he said, "I'd like to see a Tokyo Dome show before the asteroid." I used to be there, Javaris, but New Japan is so fucking washed. I don't even know anymore. Maybe if Stardom did one, because I feel like I'm still on the whole in a good place with Stardom, but eh. Or I said, yeah, like eventually, much like with Bullet Club, the shit just gets fucking old. It definitely does, especially when you're like in a weird place with their booking where you're like kind of pushing them, but also not. It's weird because obviously Kamitani's the world champion, so they've got the big gold. To be honest, I'm still wondering how long before either Natsuko kicks out Kamitani or the other way around. That's another thing. Like, hate's kind of weird. And Oedo Tai before that with like what gets a member kicked out and what doesn't. Like, obviously, on some level, they don't like failure when it's high stakes. Like, when they do faction warfare, we know that's why Kashima lost her spot because Natsuko blamed Kashima for them losing to Queen's Quest when they finally had a chance to ruin Queen's Quest for good at the time before they would get to do it later. But yeah, I don't know. Natsuko doesn't really seem greedy to me in that way. They just seem like I don't know. It's weird. Um, and Javaris even follows that up with, I never got it with hate or even Oedo Tai. Same kind of. Like, I liked Oedo Tai, especially under Kagetsu. But yeah, I don't really fully get it either. I don't think there's like a defining ethos for them. You know, there's not like a defining kind of principle or whatever for them. I guess just chaos. Um, and they said, "Oh, using the hotspot on your phone." Okay, because I know you did say you would tell us when you got internet back, but it is great to see you. Oh, and you even said before that, like, what is it about them in particular that makes them immune to refs throwing out the mat? Dude, I don't know. I mean, you even heard me just ranting about that they used a chair on the outside but they veiled a bat from the referee. So again, my headcanon now is if it's on the outside, everything's legal. If it's on the inside, laws have to be upheld. But I just think that's ridiculous. Like that's
Yeah.
actually where I do think American wrestling is superior because it doesn't matter if you use a chair on the outside or on the inside, it's just illegal and the match is going to get thrown out. So, yeah, now Stars is coming out.
All right. I've readjusted my fantasy hate lineup. Are you ready for this?
Hell yeah.
All right. So I've decided that adding Kogo and Waka doesn't really make sense because of their demeanor and their like, temperaments. They're both just so happy and cheery all the time, and specifically Kogo especially is like one of the most optimistic people in all of Stardom, I think. Like, I think Kogo, especially of all people, could lose 100 times in a row and get back up and be like, "I'm gonna keep trying." You know what I mean?
Right.
Uh, and Waka is another one. I think Waka's just happy to be there, honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
So like, I just can't imagine her being angry or mean to anyone, low key. I know Ram Kaicho got under her skin, but Ram Kaicho is like literally her gimmick is that she's evil, basically. So it's like Waka was feuding with someone like that. So I removed them from the lineup. Here's the new lineup. You ready for this?
Yeah,
It's a little bit bigger. It's eight. It's up to eight. But to be fair, the current hate group has 8 people in it already. So this isn't adding anyone to it. It's just shuffling things around.
that's crazy.
So
Okay.
here's the lineup, right? From the bottom. I'm going to work my way up from the bottom. I'm adding Akira Kurogane because I think she's going to be in it already.
Okay.
Saya Ida.
Okay.
I think Saya Ida makes a lot of sense because if we take hate as a faction of like spite and resentment, Saya Ida makes so much sense because she is literally strives to be a power wrestler, but she will always be limited by her size. And I mean, that would grow resentment in me. I can't speak for her. If it was me, though, I'd be pissed about it.
Yes.
Rena sticks around. I think that her temperament just fits perfectly.
Okay, makes sense.
We add Lady C because I think that Lady C is the one person in Stardom who has got the biggest gripe with the way that she has been booked in terms of like she looks like a main eventer. She wrestles well enough that she could be a main eventer, and yet
L.
she is constantly taking L's. Like she can't catch a win to save her life. She's booked as weaker than children consistently. Like it's bad. So if anyone is going to be in the faction where you cheat to win, it's Lady C, right?
Yeah, agreed.
And then we get back to sort of like the core of current hate, which is Ruika, Tekla, and Natsuko Tora. And then the new leader, Suzu Suzuki.
Yeah, I love it. I think that really works. Non looking so confident. God, I've really grown to love Hanan. I think, yeah, I really it's her and Starlight Kid, I think, are like my two faves in Stardom right now. Obviously, it seems like Mina is back more regularly. It really won't take long for her to reestablish herself. Honestly, though, really with her and Hanan, because Kid's obviously the Wonder of Stardom champion, so I can't gripe too much about like this kind of thing. But with Hanan and Mina, I'm just waiting for the next big thing for either of them to do. Like I'm just waiting for Mina, for example, to confront Kamitani because of their extensive history and challenging for the red belt. And for Hanan, I mean, yeah, it might just be like confronting Kid because I do agree with you that her and that white belt are inevitable.
Yeah.
Kotatsu now in there with Kogo. That's an interesting matchup.
Oh, we're gonna get a chop. Oh,
Kogo actually looked like she hurt herself more than Kotatsu there.
I think Mayu was just disappointed that it didn't make a very loud sound.
Maybe an overhand chop.
Oh my God, Kogo's so cute. There we go. That was better.
Go. Again, she hurt herself though on that one.
I didn't hear that at all. I heard Kogo's second chop, but I didn't hear that at all. Oh man, Hanan coming with it.
Oh, and not even powering herself up like her goddess's partner. Oh, no, no,
Hazuki!
Hazuki is gonna win this, I
Yeah,
think.
Hazuki knows. She's going overhead. I love Hazuki.
She's amazing.
I also love that she's the one that broke it off. She's like, all right, enough of the nonsense. I'm gonna beat this girl's ass.
I've been hearing that you're a bit of a badass, Kotatsu. No, no, that's not that's not true. Fuck my chest. Well, we're gonna put that to the test today.
What do you mean? I just said it's not true.
Oh God. Getting that cheek squeaky clean. Oh my God.
No, no, no. Don't be modest. Don't be modest. I've been hearing it from everyone. You're the new badass in town.
Yeah. Oh God, no. God, if somebody started looking in my direction and talking to me that way, I'd be like, look, I don't know what you heard, but it's
Yeah.
patently false.
Dude, I would shrink so fast.
Dude, I would recede into myself so hard, my large intestine would become my new vacation home. Jesus Christ.
The way you phrase that, Jesus fuck.
You do love how I word.
I sure do, bud. You are a poetic son of a bitch.
Yeah. Oh my God, what a psychic.
Oh,
Again,
bro.
Toxic just snaps like, you know what? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and you're okay, referring to Hasaki.
Very American Idol of her.
Yes.
Fuck you, fuck you. I never had a problem with you, Paula. You're sweet. Oh my god. Bro, is it bad that that one little tiny sequence made me feel like I genuinely believe now that Kyoko Kotatsu is also a future white belt champion?
Not at all. She's got a lot of talent.
She is insane, dude. Holy shit.
Oh my God, Tomoka, Little Micah. Oh my God. She has the charisma and the power of regular sized Micah.
Oh, without the size though?
No. I
Are we
mean,
sure she has the power of regular sized Micah? Because that's hard to believe.
I don't know. She might not beat the rule. She might not beat the ruler, but if you ask Hanan, well, actually, no, Hanan's in control. I was going to say, if you ask Hanan, she's still being ruled by her. But no, the wordplay failed. Hanan was like, no, fuck you,
Oh,
I'm
here
back in
comes the
control. And
Zucker.
now Hazuki.
There's the back elbow there.
Oh my God, Hazuki.
Code? No, I thought that was going to be a code breaker, but she drop kicked her. Okay.
That was a clean as fuck flat back drop kick. Holy
Oh,
shit.
she's like, you're going to kick out with that arm? I see it coming, and I'm going to grab it into the crossface. Yeah!
Starlight Kid versus Hazuki when?
Dude, please. Honestly, no, not now. Wait until, like, the spring, so there's an actual chance Hazuki might win the white belt.
It's literally like, I can't pop yet. I've got to hold it.
I've got to hold it. Yeah. Here's my ideal white belt lineage. Ready?
Yes.
Kid, Hazuki, Azumi, Hanan. Boom.
Yes. Yes. Love it.
Oh,
And
what
then
a run.
honestly,
I
after
would
Hanan just
love
for
to
once
see
brother,
Kashima get a run too, man. She's awesome. And she's put in so much service for this company. Christ.
she really has. And honestly, like putting Kajima aside, although I do agree with you, after Hanan, I was even gonna say that is when you should give Kotatsu her run, because I think
Or
by that point
Tomoka,
the
low
lineage.
key.
Or who else, Loki?
Tomoka.
Yeah, oh my God. What a PK by Shuri cover.
Or Meseta. Or
Yeah, that white belt.
Suzuki. Yeah, dude, it's backed up. But no, no. Let's make sure that we get our fucking Natsupoi reign in before anyone else. Fuck off.
Cosmic Angels.
Ugh.
Samantha, fuck you.
Yeah, and of
Shuri.
course Samantha had to hold the fucking white belt back in 2023 too.
Yeah, she had to hold it fucking twice. She had to like fucking best Julia, and then she had to best Mina because she's insecure when women are superior to her. I said what I said.
You said the correct thing. Why are you saying it like you said something wrong?
I just know that I came off like kind of an asshole there, but I'm right. Go now,
Oh, here we
Anne.
go. Kogo gonna get the tag? Wait. Oh, did she already? Did Kogo get tagged in?
I believe she did.
Oh man.
And see, that's
Tomo.
my speed
Here we go.
lineage. I would have Yuna beat May, just as like a great story for her triumph, but then I would Kogo beat Yuna.
Dude, I would love to see Kogo win some hardware, man. She's so talented, and the wild thing is she's gonna be 40 this year.
That is wild, friend. What world do we live in?
God damn. I came up with a
Maybe there was a
rule. I came up with an arbitrary rule for myself a while ago. By the way, because I know,
yeah.
like, not to air too much out, but like, you and I have talked about like what age women were attracted to in the past, and I came up with a rule for myself. Basically, if their birthday starts with 198 or 199, I'm down.
There you go.
If they were born from 1980 to 99, I'm open to it, depending.
There you go.
It doesn't mean that I'm going to find women of different ages than that attractive. I definitely do. But in terms of actual, like, getting with and being with and spending time with and dating and shit, that's pretty much the range for me.
Listen, before we deepen our emotional connection, what's your birthday? 1-9. Oh yeah. And finish them.
Oh my god.
You're precious.
I mean, well, if
Start.
you think about it, here's the thing. I'm 34 years old, right? I
Yes.
was literally born in 1990 exactly. So I'm like halfway between that range and halfway in the middle of that range. That gives me like 9, 10 years of play on either side, younger or older.
Yeah, I love the way you said that.
I'm not,
Like,
see, that's the difference between us. I am not poetic at all.
yeah. But you know what? I still love the way you word sometimes.
Oh man, that's funny. Oh
Oh,
shit, here we go. Kogo. Is that Nectar Peach?
I believe so. Oh my god, she's gonna pin Shooty and the goldfish poop made sure it didn't happen.
Oh man, that's funny. You really thought she would, didn't you?
I mean, I had hope. I know it's
You
rare
didn't
for me.
see Kashima getting into the ring though?
Well, I only saw it when it was too late. I think I was too busy popping for how you word.
Nice.
And how Shooty, what a German! See, Poi, that's how
Kogo
you
just
German
looks dead
suplex
at this
someone.
point. Kogo just looks immobile.
Yeah, she's done.
Oh, Gutbuster. This might actually be the end of the. Oh no! Look at Mayu. Yo, sunset flip. Kogo now, Mahistro Cradle. We know she loves her Lucha Libre. All broken up by Inaba.
She's almost pinned Shooty twice. We clearly need a Kogo Shooty singles match to settle. I can't finish it. But still, it'd be a lot of fun.
Naturally.
Not as fun as your face, though.
Naturally.
Oh, pump knee.
Oh, I think it's over. No? Kogo kicks out. Congratulations, Momo.
Kogo's like, it's not over
Oh
till I say it's. Oh,
no.
okay, no, now it's over.
This is Byakko. I remember this move. This is over, bruh. I'm so
Kogo being
sorry,
like,
Mo. Yeah, she nodded. It's over.
Kogo being like, beyond, no.
The White Tiger submission gets the job done. Fuck. Oh, God. That was nasty.
I'm ready for our next matchup then. Hanan versus Aya Sakura.
Well, okay then. Did you know, by the way, that Shuri has a different submission, like dedicated to members of her Whoa! You already left, but Hate hit the ring and started beating up God's Eye.
What the hell?
That's what I'm saying. Where's Booker T when you need him?
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah,
Oh, Booker.
but yeah, Shuri has submissions basically named after her members of God's Eye.
That's oddly endearing.
Yeah, or at least the original members. Mirai's not around anymore, but she was the Blue Dragon, and Shuri has a submission called Blue Dragon. Ami Sore would be Black Warrior, and she has one of those. Shuri herself would be Scarlet Bird. Her submission finisher Suzaku is Scarlet Bird, and then I'm thinking Tomoka Inaba low key is the White Tiger, Byakko.
Yes. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, Konami getting all up in the face of Kyoka Kotatsu. Are we gonna do this?
Damn.
UWF rules maybe?
Ooh.
I mean, dude, Shuri fucked Konami up in their UWF rules match at Dream Queendom to the point that Konami actually missed time.
Holy fucking shit.
So this might be Konami trying to get a measure of revenge.
Please, someone.
All right, I am going to go to the next match now.
Right.
All right, all right, all right. What the fuck's wrong with me, bro?
Nothing. You're just trying to cope in an incopable world.
2-8. Where's Adam?
Cope. I wonder if he regrets going to AEW.
It's where the best wrestle.
They make wrestling fun. Then cut away to the funniest Chris Jericho botch compilation I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Oh, I don't recognize this theme. It's all like bam, 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 bam. All right, 10 seconds on Aya versus Hanan. Ready when you are, bud.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Fuck yeah.
That's Aya's theme. Okay, okay.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, wow, that got loud. Who did Aya debut alongside? I forget. I feel like she had like a simultaneous debut with someone else, but I don't remember who. Was it Yuzuki?
Um, I'm not sure.
Was it like, you know what? I'm trying to think. Was that like we got introduced to Aya, Yuzuki, and Komomo all at the same time?
That might have been what happened.
Yeah.
Again, I can't say for certain, but that might have been what happened.
Let me look and see here. Aya Sakura officially debuted on New Blood Premium. Against Julia. Jesus.
Damn.
Right? Meanwhile, and by the way, that New Blood Premium show, that was March 25th of 2023.
Okay.
So Sakura is actually going in on a 2-year pro at this point.
Uh,
Yuzuki debuted far later, actually. Yuzuki debuted November of 2023 against Momo Watanabe on New Blood West 1.
uh. One half of the gods champs Hanan!
Oh,
Although I want
no.
her to drop that hardware because I don't really care for Wing Gori and I want Hanan to get singles gold. So, we can do that.
Bell.
Well,
Aya Sakura apparently wanted to audition to play Mayu in Runaway Wrestler, but when she showed up, it was the wrong venue, and she went instead to a fucking Stardom tryout at the dojo.
Wow.
That's how she got into wrestling, was by accidentally showing up to a tryout when she thought she was auditioning for a part in a movie.
Yeah.
Uh, in her words, pro wrestling is my calling, which I discovered through a mistake.
Wow.
That's amazing. I love that. That's so cool. Apparently, Riho, like, you know, AEW, TJPW, Gato Move Riho,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
became a wrestler because she thought she was going to a gymnastics club and just kind of went with it.
Nice. Oh, double knees there by Sakura.
Oh,
I
man.
gotta say, like, tangentially related, because it doesn't really have to do with Stardom, at least not entirely, but it still has to do with Joshi. I really think I'm at the point where I enjoy Kirby standing Unagi more than I've ever enjoyed Unagi herself. Like, I'm just reading his messages and wrestling discussion, and just like the
He's
audacity.
he is unhinged.
I love it though, to be honest. Nagi outselling everybody here in Korakuen. Oh yeah, just casually leaving out Mako Satomura on her retirement tour. Oh yeah, her too.
That admittedly popped me.
Me- and keep in mind, this is me saying this, knowing full well that Kirby multiple times has said that Utami is washed, which, I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. But I still love Kirby so much anyway. He's great.
Javaris in chat said, "Is anyone else weirded out by the photo of Tam with the Saya doll doing possible voodoo?" Yeah, I saw that, and yeah, 100% Javaris. Very, very freaked out, very creeped out, very weirded out, and fuck Tamantha, fuck Tam Nakano.
Hey,
She's
wait,
she's awful.
I am so sorry for like halting the momentum of this discussion. I don't know anything about this. What the fuck? I have
Oh,
questions.
okay, yeah. I'll send you the picture on Facebook so you don't have to go into Stardom spoilers.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, that's clearly unhinged. Tamantha
So
needs help.
she said apparently that Kamitani is trying to break the bond between her and Kurata because Utami dumped her, and so she's jealous of the Cosmic Angels.
Okay, wow, a laundry list of things to go through here. One, I reiterate, get help. Two, fuck you. Okay,
Yeah.
Kamitani's personal pain. Kamitani's personal pain is none of your goddamn business. Three, you're an emotional abuser. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Clear out the entire front row and take several goddamn seats. Fourth, fuck you. Fifth, what? Like,
She then pulled out the Saya Kamitani doll and said that she dreams about the doll every day. And when she wakes up, the doll's tongue gets longer. So she cut off the doll's tongue with scissors.
you are old. What the hell are you doing? Like, what? No, see, I was on her as for anybody. Oh no, Tam's just whatever. No, I always knew this woman was evil. God damn. How many voodoo dolls should? Because see, that's the other question that we're not even asking. How many other voodoo dolls does she have? Did she have one of Mina? Is that why she was able to end Mina's like white belt run so soon? You're deranged, Tamantha. You're fucking deranged.
Could we also just address how much of a fucking narcissist she is, trying to make this connection that like Saya is jealous of the bond between Tam and Kurata because Utami dumped her? Like, Jesus Christ, woman, not everything is about you.
Yeah, Tamantha, simmer your fucking face. God,
She's awful. I can't stand
dude,
her.
I'm so glad we don't watch her anymore.
Dude,
Like, what
I
the
had the
fuck?
exact same thought last night when we were going through match cards trying to figure out what to watch. There are so many matches that I would have wanted to watch if pretty much any other member of Cosmic Angels was in except her, but she was in it, so it may ruin the match for me. Made me not want to watch it.
Yeah. I'm sorry because these two talented women have been going at it. I just can't believe just when I think Tamantha can't surprise me anymore. You know, it's like she reaches a whole new level of Tamantha,
Yeah,
and then I'm like, fuck.
yeah, yeah. And then Javaris has since been messaging regarding your commentary on Kirby. He said, "Nah, Kirby has got to catch these hands for the Utami slander eventually." And then he said, "Yeah, Tam really needs to seek out therapy at this point." And then he said, "Yeah, Okada may need to do something, brother." And then he said, "Also, I called this from the start about Tam." Oh man.
Like Utami didn't even dump Saya. Utami just left the company laughing my ass off, and then Christ, Tam, you're sick in the head, and that's coming from me. Like, dude, I know when guys like us have the self-awareness to say to other people, "Hey, you seem kind of broken inside and need help." I cannot even like the quiet part that we won't say out loud is when we recognize it, you are categorically fucked. Like Jesus Christ.
Categorically. I love that you said that.
Categorically, my man, fucking cooked. Famous sir. No, no, shoot kick. Man.
Dogaspirically.
Yeah, yes. Oh my god, you're a goober, and it's great. Christian's
Uh,
like, I'm a loose cannon face who doesn't play by the rules. I said face instead of cop because fuck cops. But
have you heard about this card, by the way, coming up on the February 24th show? Path of Thunder.
no, but is the name overcompensating?
Oh my god, yeah, for sure.
Because that name kind of goes hard, and I'm like, it's not gonna deliver.
So it's the show that Kid's defending against Arena on.
Okay, okay, what else is happening?
Wingori defending against Crazy Star.
I'm rooting for Crazy Star. Sooner Wingori lose those titles, the better.
Amasaki defending against Hina.
Okay, well, since we already know that, I wonder if we should even cut out that future Stardom title match coming up on Thursday, since we already know that Miyu retained, because we were gonna do her versus Hanako, but yeah. So against Hina, you said
Yeah.
that's interesting. Okay,
Tam and Sayaka Kurara versus Kamitani and Natsuko Tora. If
like honestly, I hope
no,
Kurara
wait, just
betrays
wait.
Tam.
There's more.
Oh
If
God.
Kamitani wins, Kurara joins Hate. If Tam wins, Kamitani will agree to any request from Tam, likely a world title match.
See, okay, I hope Kurara betrays Tam because I would cackle. But like, if Tam wins, which it's Tam, so you can't discount it, that's stupid anyway. Because like, it probably wouldn't have taken you long to get a title match anyway without the request. Because the rules don't apply to you because you're Tam. So I ultimately I come on the side of hating it. But anyway, continue.
Shuri and Kyoka versus Konami and Azusa.
That should be fun.
FWC and Kogo versus High Cup Mate and Rion versus Momo, Tekla, and Ruaka.
Okay.
Easy ass skip. Uh,
Yeah.
Azami versus Waka versus Kurogane versus Fukigen. No title on the line, no nothing. It might just be like a contendership thing.
Okay.
Kashima, Lady C, Yagami, Inaba versus Natsupoi, Ano, Mizumori, Sakura. I think that's a watch for me.
Yeah, actually sounds fun.
Yeah. So that's the card for the 24th coming up.
Nice. All right.
Javaris has posted another message. He said, like, I'm actually starting to fear for Saya's well being at this point. Yeah, that's fair. Given that a favor is on the line, It definitely feels like one of the situations where Tamantha would do literally anything to win, especially given that one of her simps is also on the line, one of her sycophants.
Yes.
Because, I mean, human beings being up for grabs in a match is always ethical and normal.
Not problematic at all.
No, no. What do you mean problematic? That's a silly word.
He is so true. God, Tam will have conniptions too if like she fucking loses Kurara because it's like, oh my god, less love for me. Now I've got to work Poi even harder. And then Poi, like somewhere in the distance, he's like, and then Ano is like, what is it? I just realized I'm gonna have to love Tam a lot more.
Ugh.
She just knows. Uh,
We're gonna have to be there for her and shit. Ew.
God, Ano, why haven't you turned on her yet? Fuck.
Bro, Ano is literally just here to pick up a paycheck, I swear to you.
In a way, I can't blame her because who the fuck isn't? The planet's dying, but on the other hand, it's like, god damn it, can't principals win just once? They roll two. Oh, near fall, but no.
Javaris, no, seriously. How is she the face again? Because Saya cheats a lot? Hello,
You,
John?
Tam.
Oh, yeah. Oh shit, Hanan's thinking about that backdrop driver.
If she gets it, it's over.
I don't
And
think
even
she's
if she
gonna get
doesn't
it
get it,
first
she'll probably
try.
win another way.
Yeah, Aya lands on her feet. Land pushes her away. Misses the roundhouse though. Oh, she's going for it again. She got it this time, but she didn't bridge. What the fuck, Hanan?
It's, it's okay. She's gonna get it this time. No, she's gonna win with the Hanan special.
Hanan special. She bridges
That's it.
one, two, and she did win. You got it right.
Yeah. Now, because I missed something last time, let me just skip ahead, make sure there isn't anything cute.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she's
You know
cutting
what?
a
I'm
pro.
googling. When is the next season of South Park? It just says 2025. Fuck you.
Yeah, they just talk to each other afterwards, and since neither one of us knows Japanese, we just got told to fuck off, so I'm on the next match.
Yeah, and dude, here's the thing. We didn't just get told to fuck off a little bit. We got told to fuck off an extra bit because the dude who was running Stardom's English X account was his contract was not renewed.
Wow.
He literally was like, "Hey y'all, bring me back for this amount of money and not only will I do that, but I will subtitle promos too." And they were like, "Bye." They literally said that we are not interested in expanding international or appealing or we want to focus on the domestic audience is the phrasing that I saw.
Yeah. God damn, we really got told fuck you in the most forceful terms possible.
Here's the exact quote. Actually, the guy's name was Tom Fain. He
Okay.
said, and I quote, "Have heard there's already some misinformation out there. Like everyone else at Bushi Road, I was on a 1 year deal. They asked me to come back at the same rate. I counterproposed international content expansion. They said domestic market is the focus, and we thanked each other."
Wow.
He was trying, man. He was trying to get us our fucking subtitles, and they said, no, fuck you."
I'm actually really surprised in this day and age. I mean, you never know, like, what. And I'm being serious now because obviously I don't like it, but just looking at it from a more detached point of view, like it's just surprising in this day and age that you wouldn't want to focus so much on domestic. Maybe they just feel like they don't have the resources long term to like have international success, but
You
I
know
don't
what,
know.
though? That makes me wonder how much shit did Sonny have to eat?
Yeah.
Because Sonny was running the English Twitter, he was filming the shows, he was uploading the shows, he was subtitling all of the promos, both in ring and backstage, when they were actually doing the pre match backstage promos. And he was doing English subtitles for shit for online content, all while traveling with everyone. Like he was doing just as much travel as the wrestlers were doing, right?
Yeah.
And I would most definitely assume that he was getting paid a hell of a lot less than this Tom Fane dude was.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
Tom Fane dude was like, "You're not paying me enough to justify me spending my time on also subtitling. So you got to pay me more to do that." And Sonny was doing all that. Sonny was doing everything. So how
Yeah.
like that's crazy. Like Sonny went above and fucking beyond for us.
Yeah, like that just shows how much he believed in Stardom and loved the talent. Like we already know when unfortunately Hana passed, that still stings all this time later. Like how much he, really liked and respected Hana. And so yeah, you just tell like he had a special connection with Stardom. But yeah, dude, that's nuts. Like
Yeah,
we really got phased out. That's crazy.
we really, really did.
To not even
Anyway,
have
oh, go ahead.
oh no. You can kind of stop. We can continue the conversation
No,
during
no,
it.
you go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say to even phase out the English Twitter to me is fucking wild. Like,
Well, I don't know if the English Twitter is going to get phased out. They might find someone else to do it, and the quality might be different. I don't know. They're just not going to have the same person doing it anymore.
right, yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right, three, two, one, go. Oh yeah, Miyu's theme song, man. I feel like I haven't heard this in so long. This song goes hard as hell.
Yes, it does.
I gotta go back and listen to that 2022 album that Stardom put out again, man. Their theme songs at that time were so good.
Yes.
That album is just boop after boop after boop.
Wait. Miyu's huge from Stardom champion, but what's that other title she's got? She's not 1/3 of the artist champs, is she? No, May Serra is the high speed champion.
um, Let me pull up Stardom Supreme Fight again. Oh
Looks
yeah,
like
dude, Stardom Supreme Fight. Neo Genesis challenged Cosmic Angels for the artist titles. They must have won.
wow. Okay, honestly, I really just thought Cosmic Angel was gonna retain. Good for fucking Neo Genesis. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, because the trio that were champions was Tam, Poi, and Ano. So that's insane. Because it was Kid, Azumi, and Miyu that challenged. Let me actually go into this match and tell you what I'll tell you what the finish was.
Yeah. Maybe it was Kid beating Poi again.
No, I can tell you Azumi got the winning pinfall. I just got to find out who it was against. It might have been against Ano actually.
Okay.
All right. So I just saw O2 Line do their double team DDT to Ano. Azumi went for the pin, but they got broken up by Poi. Kid did a fucking tiger driver to Poi
Damn.
to get her out of the ring. Azumi fired up. Is she gonna do her flip pile driver? That's my guess. Yeah, she's setting up for the flip pile driver. That's what it's gonna be. Oh shit! Double underhook? What? Holy shit! She did a double underhook flip pile driver into Azumi Sushi, and that was it.
That's fucking nuts. What the
I don't
hell?
think I've ever seen a double underhook flip pile driver before. That's crazy.
I mean, either like you're like describing it, and I'm like, but how though?
Yeah, think of like the J Driller, but flip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. So Azumi pinned Ano.
Okay.
I'm glad though that it was something different than just Kid bullying Boy again.
Yeah. I've got that match
Dude.
pulled up, and I'm just watching so I can see it. I've still got the other match playing, like in the
Oh,
background. So
yeah. Let me see if I can give you an exact timestamp. It was in the
no,
20s.
no, brother, I'm literally about to see it. No problem.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that
There's the bell.
bell.
We both called it. Nice. Hanan and May starting things off. These two had quite the rivalry over Mariah May's love and affection.
That's so true. God, I don't think we ever really got that definitive singles match we wanted either, did we?
No, but you know when we should?
When?
When Hanan is white belt champion for the title.
God, how are you so right about so much? It's honestly so impressive.
Oh yeah, Javaris said something about how Ano not getting sick of Tam's shit and slapped the dog shit out of Tam.
Yeah.
And then she said, "Does she love Poi that much? Because she deserves better." Again, Javaris' words, not mine, but I also fully agree.
Yes.
Apparently, Sunny was shat on relentlessly by Joshi Twitter. That's crazy.
Joshi Twitter low key pisses me off because
Joshi
like
Twitter low key sucks ass.
yeah.
I am like halfway convinced that a huge chunk of Western Joshi Twitter is like gross in a like borderline pedophilic way.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I still can't forget like a few years ago when Hanan literally just turned 18. There were like creep shot pictures of her butt getting posted in places.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. Like people are fucking gross.
You familiar with that that knight meme template where like all the swords touch around the round table? Like I
I don't
feel
think I
like
am, but maybe I'd have to see it to know.
where it's like all these different like groups seemingly have one commonality.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah. Okay, yeah, I do get you.
yeah, I feel like wrestling fans the world over like all are all touching their blades and like the center is touching grass, like or not touching grass or needing to touch grass.
Yeah,
Because man, like everybody is just so like disconnected. The idea that Sonny would get shit on for providing an invaluable service, like what the fuck is wrong with you people? And now we have nothing. So
yeah. Now
congratulations.
we literally have nothing in any company really. I mean, we just gradually over time. It's kind of eerie actually how our Joshi experience over the last 5 years is probably what our experience in real life is going to be like over the next 5 years because they just slowly drip took away all of the shit we loved about everything.
Yes.
Like first it was like the backstage pre match promos that got taken away. Then it was like the streamers got taken away. Then they started taking away some of our favorite theme songs. Then we lost English subtitles. And it's like now it just feels like we just have nothing. It's literally just like, thank Christ we were grandfathered in from an era where we did have all that stuff because otherwise we would have no entry point to be able to get into this stuff at all.
Oh God. And then the other thing that we learned from our Joshi experience that we could very well apply and should very well apply to much graver stakes is you can't just wish that one day it'll be put back, like I did so often, even just with pre-match promos backstage. Um, because there's no going back, there's only a further stripping forward.
Yeah.
And yeah, it fucking sucks.
We used
DDT.
we used to get streamers for every single introduction for every single match and now we like celebrate when one person is allowed to have streamers in their hometown.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. I didn't realize, like, how bleak it was until we started saying it out loud.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Cover. 2. Check out.
Excuse me.
Cover. 2. Check out by May. And then I'm looking like, are you fucking serious? Oh my god, what a drop kick by May. I'll go in now legally. She got tagged.
Oh
What
man.
a that was a beautiful springboard drop kick. Kogo's stuff always looks so good. I agree with you what you said earlier in like the first Kogo match that we reacted to. I believe it was that big
4-on-4
could have been a
match.
4-on-4. Yeah. Where like she definitely deserves some hardware herself. Nice neck breaker.
Yeah, buddy. Get her
Honestly,
that
I'd
high
love if
speed.
Kogo could pin May here. That'd be
Oh,
fantastic.
that would be awesome. Get her that high speed title, man. Please. She is so high speed in the ring.
I mean, again, I still want Yuna to get her shot, but honestly, either Yuna or Kogo are the two people that I'd really like to see beat May Sarah.
Bro, I read an I don't know if it was an article or if it was just like an interview recently from Momo Kogo. Dude, I feel so fucking bad for this woman. Like, apparently, she is pretty much just in pain all the time from her Graves' disease.
Oh, Jesus
It
Christ.
is awful. I feel so fucking bad for her. And, like, pro wrestling is not something that you should be able to do with Graves' disease, but she is like a fucking warrior.
And not only does she do it, she does it so fucking well,
Dude,
too.
right? She's fantastic at it.
Like Sakurai, what is your excuse? Like, Bulldog.
You can't say you're too old. You can't say that you got into it too late. You can't say, like, there isn't a valid excuse for anyone at this point. There isn't one. There just isn't one.
And bro, that's why I'm so like happy about like us being exposed to so much wrestling and like our growth as
Oh,
analysts and commentators because I used to give people a lot more leeway, but ever since Mina Shirakawa and especially knowing what we know about Kogo, nah.
yeah.
Either get good or fuck off with your suck
Dude, and that's
because
like you are literally illustrating exactly why I am not okay with the Harley Cameron bullshit in AEW. Exactly.
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
she's been doing this for how many years now? She's wrestled how many matches now and she still sucks? Like no. She doesn't have any interest in getting good at wrestling. She just wants to wrestle enough to get exposure so she can go on to do other things that make her more
that's it.
famous. And yeah, the high speed champions May. That's literally the opposite of what we wanted. That's awesome. Yeah, well, actually, that's great. Thanks a lot, Rossi. Not even
I
Rossi.
don't even
Okada. Thanks a lot, Okada. Dickhead.
yeah. I don't even hate May at all. I think she's precious, and I know
No,
you don't
May
either.
is fantastic. My problem though is how underbooked Kogo is.
Yeah.
Why do these fucking Joshi bookers not like Momo Kogo and Lady C specifically?
It's like Kogo is literally overcoming odds right now, and they're just like, fuck you and your strength.
Momokogo needs
Okay.
to come to America. That's the actual answer. She needs to go to America. We know that she speaks English. She needs to tell her story, and she will just become one of the most over baby faces in pro wrestling overnight.
There you go.
And then she can, put on some great matches in the US, and then she can go back to Japan and they'll just have her fucking job all over again because they don't give a fuck.
Fuck. Oh, God. All right, I'm ready for our personal main event.
WWE's like, oh, you raised your profile elsewhere and then came back? Welcome back, and here's your push. Meanwhile, Japan's like, oh, you raised your profile elsewhere and then came back? Fuck you for leaving. You're getting buried, bitch.
It's so true. There's a real pettiness in Japanese wrestling culture. How dare you succeed without me? I told you I was the only one that loves you, and I'm gonna prove myself right come hell or high water.
I'm gonna love you so hard you're not gonna know what to fucking do about it.
My God, we're broken people, but we're so right, and that's what's terrifying. All right, I'm ready.
Oh, this is Aya's theme song. I remember it from earlier. 3, 2, 1, go! And this is our main event, which means we're only 20 minutes away from being done. Did you say, yeah?
I did. I did.
I heard like a little tiny, like, and then you completely cut out.
I know. Chris knows that I squeak, but then it tries to put in artificial squeaks. Fuck you. They're not my squeaks, Crisp. Know your place.
That was a real squeak.
Yeah, I definitely heard that. It sounded like a face hugger emerging from the egg.
How do you know what that sounds like, huh?
Well, full disclosure, because nobody's watching this, and even if they were, I mean, we're doomed anyway, so I don't give a shit. I've watched that clip over and over again, and I find it arousing the way that it. Actually, let me turn off my crisp for this. Inseminates. So yeah, I have a lot of experience.
I clearly shouldn't ask questions that I don't really want the answers to.
I gotta be honest with you. It's not that I'm disappointed in you, because that's not possible, because I just love your face so fucking much. However, I hope you find it fair of me to say that I am mystified sometimes that you still ask questions, because I just feel like by now, with just so much routine exposure that you would know. But I understand though.
I am
Curiosity's a valid thing.
genuinely convinced that I still, to this day, after over a decade of knowing you and being your friend, I I don't think that I am even halfway into the depravity of John Iceberg.
I mean, it brings to mind one of my favorite quotes from German philosopher Hans Georg Gadamer, who says that you could be with someone for 100 years, and even then you won't have reached their end, which I find deeply beautiful, because it shows not only how important the connections are that we make, but also that because human beings have such a depth and such multifacetedness and can change over time, whether in terms of beliefs or tastes or whatever, that it's always an ever renewing adventure. The Ashton I knew 10 years ago isn't the same Ashton that stands before me today, nor will this Ashton be the same that the one that stands before me 10 years from now. And there's something deeply moving about that. But yes, I mean, in the case of me, it's just going to mean more depravities, more awakenings that I'm first really very private about. And then I'm like, no, fuck it. I'm going to say it with my whole chest and then disturb everyone else. It's going to be a great time for sure. And also, I should say, while we're getting ready to get this match underway, that I did watch that facehugger clip from the original Alien so many times, and a lot of people in the comments liken the sound to a horseshoe crab. FYI, I found that very interesting. I tried to find the sound of a horseshoe crab myself, could not confirm,
Here's a
but
fun
I'll
fact:
believe it.
horseshoe crabs, not actually crabs, interestingly enough.
Nice.
I mean, they are. I'm pretty sure at least that they are crustaceans, but they're not actually part of the crab family.
Well,
Good call.
good face. As here we go,
Yeah, I learned
Hanako.
that very recently, like within the
Yeah,
last week or two, actually.
yeah, very nice, very nice.
Here we go. Hanako mixing up with Sakura. Sakura, by the way, far superior to Sakurai.
Yes, yes. That was already well known, but you know what? I appreciate you making it explicit because there are definitely people that get confused.
And I just can never allow my Sakurai a moment of ease and safety.
And you know what? You shouldn't.
Bro, you know this is a house show because High Cup Mate are wrestling in shirts.
Wow.
They don't give a fuck.
This is breaking news straight from hell. Um USDA accidentally, quote unquote, fired workers that were working on bird flu and they're trying to rehire them. So, I'm sure that's just fine. As Hanako there, another boot there to Sakura.
Why
I'd
is it
love
why is it more difficult to just rehire the people than it is to fire them?
Well, see, probably because Big Balls deleted the email contacts and phone numbers, so they don't know how to get a hold of them. Shit, we need to rehire them. They can only stop the nuclear warheads. What's their email? I don't know. God. You know what's funny too? Like, and I want to say this as exactly as I can because I don't want to invite a bigger discussion necessarily like about this. I'm not a technophobe. Like I actually still am because of my communism and because you and I think still would love ideally, and we stress ideally because it is utopian, automated luxury space gay communism. Um so it's not that I'm a technophobe and I see the affirmative and the joyous in technology and what it could do for human beings, but techno culture and Silicon Valley culture is souring me on technology like in that way. Like I try and keep the objective stance of like, no, this can do so much good, but the culture surrounding it is so fucking noxious. I can't help but hate it. I'm like, what are we fucking doing? Like I'm already starting to like hate AI, but I shouldn't hate AI because AI could do incredible things, right? It's really I should keep my hatred more on the culture that's currently dominating AI because I just see it fucking everywhere now, bro. It's insufferable. And then just thinking about this, it's like, whatever happened to the old school days of communication? Like, just add their fucking number in your fucking contacts or some shit. But no, no, you just had to delete everything sensitive and then you can't find your way back to them again. Nice crab by Hanako. She forced her way into that one. Sakura is fucked. Half crab there.
God, our president is a fucking moron.
Dude, it's so true. It's
I
so
just
true.
read apparently he said on his social media program, the Truth Social thing,
Yeah.
that Doge, which again, like the billionaire that he's using as like a front to try and swindle all the American people,
Yes.
said something about how Reuters was paid $9 million by the Department of Defense to study large scale social deception, and he said, "Give back the money now." Apparently, Thomson Reuters is a cybersecurity firm hired by the Department of Defense to prevent social engineering attacks. Reuters
Wow.
is a news organization that is entirely it's an entirely different company that was never hired by the Department of Defense.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus fucking Christ, I swear.
Bro, and like more and more stories are coming out that like, yeah, they seemingly definitely cheated because like Trump was like, oh yeah, Elon knows those machines, but like I was telling people, I could believe that they cheated because I mean, fucking look at them. But what you also need to start believing is that Democrats are so politically impotent, and in my case, largely willfully, that they're not gonna fucking do anything about it. And here we are. Fucking Hakeem Jeffries. Oh, they control everything. I don't know what to do. And then meanwhile, Mitch McConnell like obstruction go burr. during the Obama years. Forearm there by Sakura. That's my real fucking axe to grind too that, I'm seeing more and more people get angry about. It's not even just so much like fascists run amok, which is 1000% true. It's that there is no real opposition party. Like, I posted that Blue Sky posted politics last night. AOC is the only one in my mind acting like a true leader in this crisis. Like, obviously there are a few others, but she's really spearheaded it to me. Like, she is playing politics better than anybody else, and everybody else is just running around like a chicken with their head cut off. Oh my god, what a forearm by regular sized Micah. She might be regular sized, but the pain was super sized.
Regular sized.
But I'll never be regular sized. But you know what? I'm a short goddamn king, and I don't need to apologize to anyone.
It's like Wendy's. It's like when you go to Wendy's, it's like you can get small, medium, or large, but they also have the junior size. That's Azusa.
Yes. Up. Drop kick.
Azusa's the junior size, Tomoka is the small, Micah's the medium, and then Ozaki is the large.
Yeah. Oh, nice springboard one there by Kurara.
Yeah.
It's funny, actually, it looked like she might have, like, almost slipped on the ropes, but then she recovered so beautifully. I'm actually really impressed with her there. That was nice. Looking for Fisherman. No, no, she ducked. Micah sleeper. Look at Kurara. I can't wait for you to betray Tam and trade up.
Trade up, dude. She'd be joining Hate.
Yeah, which shows you how much I hate Tam because I'm still like, maybe still a trade up, but marginally. And Micah with her power driving Kurara into the corner. Kurara still riding Micah, though. She's like, no, you will go down. You will go down. Micah with the Larry in the corner. What a sliding lariat.
Bro, did you know that there is a butterfly that has over time evolved for its tips of its wings to look like the head of a snake?
Fucking badass. That's metal as fuck.
I'm
You
going to
have a
send you
picture
a
of this?
picture right now.
Hell yeah, you will. We get so weird on these Stardom reactions, I swear.
It's called the Atticus Atlas. Oh, it's a moth actually.
Well,
It's
that's
called the Atlas moth.
that's fucking dope.
Yeah,
That wingspan is fucking crazy.
it is.
The hell?
It's well, I keep on seeing that it's considered a butterfly or a moth. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing it listed as a butterfly in several places, but Wikipedia is listing it as a moth. So it might be a butterfly, it might be a moth, I don't know. But let me show you, because I'm seeing that it's considered to be the largest butterfly in the world, actually. But let me show you a picture of it perched. Look at how badass this thing looks.
That's fucking cool. What the fuck?
Right? It's awesome.
Nature defies the odds and continues to be amazing. Got Nature's probably like that one meme of the guy hiding, rubbing his hands together, thinking like, man, I can't wait for humanity to wipe itself out. This way I can really start making some cool fucking shit. Damn.
Can't wait to let octopi take over the land.
Yes, and yes, yes, please, daddy tentacles, please.
Oh, God. All right, let's get back into the show.
Yeah, there's not much of it left anyway.
Hanako was doing some really cool power shit, but then the tide turned because Kurara got back in and helped Saya.
Yeah.
Helped Aya, I should say. Is their tag team name just going to be Sayaka?
You know what? They should do it for the lulz. You all right
Okay.
there, bud?
I'm just tilting a little. We're fine.
Quarter. Power bomber. Power bomber. No, backbreaker.
Kurata is gonna stop it. Yeah, Kurata.
Wow. Hanako, you had all that power and you took way too fucking long. What the fuck? Oh, Hanako here looking to put a hurting on Sakura.
Nice lariat there by Hanako. Oh, look at Aya with the takedown. That was very judo. Actually, it was more jujitsu than judo, low key.
Yeah.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Oh, yes.
What other countries have a famous form of jiu-jitsu other than Brazil?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer off the top of my head.
These are the things I think about.
Yeah.
You still there, bud?
Still here, bud, as we see now Sakura looking to maybe try and end this. Again, if she would pin Hanako, that would be huge. Get her in the new blood tag title hunt. Big kick, another big kick. Oh, Hanako ducked. Oh, God. Oh, Sakura escaped, actually. Kurata.
Nice
Oh,
spear.
Micah there with the lariat. Yeah, that's it. They're cooked. That was a huge spear by Kurata, but she got Sakura. Hanako now. This is going to do it right here. I don't know if she's thinking about the JP coaster. That, I think, yeah, you're not going to, that's it. Count it, ref. Damn. They was looking for a second, like Sakura might have even been able to pull off the upset, get one on Hanako, get them in the title hunt, but nah. That spear just sent everything down the drain. Yeah, they just cut a promo, really nothing there. All right, guys. Just shy of an hour before NXT, and I think we should just go home so that you and I can get prepared for that. Do you have anything you want to say, bud?
I sure don't.
All right. Well, then, with that said, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to leave a like if you file out, subscribe, click the bell icon for notifications so you don't miss any of that true goodness. Check out everything we're involved in the description box. Follow us on Blue Sky and Twitch because we are the best wrestling podcast in all the IWC. And we will see you. What? Did we agreed
Tomorrow.
Thursday? Oh, tomorrow. We're
Oh
doing
no,
one
no,
of
no,
the
no! It is Thursday. We're not doing tomorrow. We're doing Friday.
Yeah, we're doing Friday. That's what I thought. So Thursday for Stardom at 7 p.m. For the remaining shows that are up, because we've already got that card all figured out. It'll be another 6 matches, so it should be a nice day there. And then Friday at 6 for Motor Gold. We've got a few Motor Gold matches that we want to take care of, and so we will. All right, guys. Until then, be good to yourselves and each other. Tune in. Peace out.